Welcome to a new episode of
Business and Booze.
Business and Booze.
Julian,
What's up?
what's in the barrel?
What do we have in the barrel today?
What is in the barrel today?
Today we have Beaujolais Village, which is red wine from France, made by Louis Jadot.
Louis Jadot.
Louis Jadot.
Louis Jadot. It's a
And,
2021 fine red wine.
Correct. So we going to find that out today and see how it is. This is my first time having this, so
Yeah.
let's
And
enjoy
we're
it.
sharing a bottle today. We're
Right.
testing out Mr. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think?
Honestly, it's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad.
It's a good blend. It has like a woody finish, like on the back end, you know?
You're so silly.
I'm kidding.
You're so silly.
Mr. Miyamo
Yeah.
has prepared a quote for us today.
Well, I didn't really prepare a quote. I'm just reading this quote today because I'm reading this book called Atomic Habit by James Clear.
He came with a Bible study verse.
And he said this quote that, I really think it speaks volumes to me when I read this quote. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Your goal is your desired outcome. Your system is a collection of your daily habit that will get you there. What do you think about this quote, man?
I think that is so much easier said than done.
What make you say that?
I just have such a hard time knowing, like, what is, like, what are my systems? I have to make it up. See, I'm not like some team that was hired for a corporation that, like, made a plot and a strategy and then fine-tuned it and hired more people. Like, I'm not that person. I'm just myself.
You always said, a corporation, this. You are a business. There's no business in life that will work without routine.
I agree.
You already know the goal that you want to achieve.
Do I?
You don't?
It's not clear.
If it's not clear, that's a problem. You need to, like, when you think about how much money I want to make per month.
I'm changing the name of this
How much?
podcast to Julian.
How much?
To Julian. What's the word I'm looking for?
Julian what? The guru?
No, Julian. Diagnosis.
It's not about being diagnosed. I'm
Brianna for 20.
No. We are having a conversation. We are having a conversation, and it is really important.
Julian dissects Brianna's business.
It is
for
not. It is
45
important.
minutes straight.
It is important to understand our flaws. To understand
You know my flaw is
what is it.
I don't like doing the same shit every day.
It's not doing the same thing every day.
Also, I feel like when I do have systems or something that I put in place, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels.
No, you okay.
Just like what am I doing it for? Nothing's
You're creating
changed.
content. We watch Gary Vee.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about Gary Vee, for instance.
Okay,
Gary Vee was saying, oh no, you don't have to like be so structured. Just document whatever you're doing because
He says document, don't create.
yeah, just document. It's about documentation. When you know that you have to create content to talk about the next pilot that's coming out or the pilot that's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
You have to create content about.
So what is the hiccups?
You have to create content around how you were talking this morning. We're watching this video of this girl who posts videos or pictures of people with a wrong color shade, for instance. Didn't know how to do color match.
Oh.
You can do videos about that. You know that you need to educate people.
I don't want to
stuff.
drag people.
I'm not asking to drag anybody. I'm saying that
drama.
I'm not asking you to do drama. I'm saying that you have to create content.
Yes. I am
to educate the order that you have in place.
Educate or entertain.
Regardless, you can say I'm gonna do video of entertainment. I'll do videos of education. I'll do videos to showcase the product. I'll do videos. We do have a plan. We do have a weekly plan on the things that we're supposed to do. For instance,
yeah,
those routines are what gonna create progress.
How do you measure progress when you don't have a scale?
How do you measure progress when you don't have a scale?
A scale. I don't have a scale. What is progress for me?
That's a good question. I think you should ask yourself that question.
Progress. Cop out.
Progress for you will be the ability to show the thing that you have done. For instance, sweetheart, for the business, for instance, we're gonna talk about maquillage. How much videos, if we just need to go to the plan that we have in place, how much TikTok do you supposed to do per day? 6. How many posts are you supposed to do per day?
TikTok is 4.
It's 4 TikTok.
Yeah.
How many posts on Instagram?
1.
How many posts on Facebook?
It's 1 Instagram. Pulls over.
When are you doing those videos to post it?
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Why 2 a.m.? You need to be realistic.
No, I know.
So what I'm trying to say is that you already know all the things that you're supposed to be doing. So you just have time to do those things.
Yeah.
And then when you have those time allocated to do those things, you make it very obvious for everybody to know, so that you put that time for the thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
And as you do them, even if you spend, you say, we're going to say an hour today to look at a video or to make a video, when that 1 hour pass, it pass.
Here's the thing.
What is the thing?
You just crack me up because you're like, okay, allocate 2 hours a week to edit. One video to edit takes 7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours. That means what?
7 to 8 hours of going back and clipping and putting it in the perfect time and adding music and a soundtrack and a picture, like going through the 1 hour of footage, condensing it to the 30 minutes, like going back. You hear me edit sometimes and you're like, why do you keep playing that over and over and over and over? I'm trying to get the timing just right.
You can take a day for editing.
That's what I'm saying though.
Just a day.
I will literally need an entire day dedicated to editing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You said Thursday's my editing day, and all you do that day is editing your videos.
And then my brain will explode.
That's a problem because you want to do so many things at the same time. You cannot want to chase all the widget at the same time.
Well,
you need to learn how to channel your energy.
I know.
Into doing one thing.
And that's the thing. Do you have any corporate mogul advice for setting a system when you have no blueprint?
You know what? It all starts. There's this 4 model. There's 4 steps to create any habit, right? You have to noticing that there's a gap.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wanting to close the gap.
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually do the things that will require, that will make the gap being closed.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to like it.
Yeah.
The noticing, wanting, doing, liking.
Okay.
If those 4 things are not met, it helps you to create a habit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you realize that, hey, I am not able to post 2 videos a week, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. You notice that you were not able to do 2 videos a week. I want to be able to post 2 videos a week.
Yeah.
When can I do that and actually do videos? And do I like what I did?
I feel like there's a mindset that is heavily, well, maybe this is just me and creative types, though. A mindset is the umbrella of what is going to be accomplished versus what is like, and it's not that important. Like, I'm not going to do it. Like mindset, right? For the past year, I've been working other jobs just to pay daycare.
Okay.
So my mindset has been, I don't need to make content work necessarily. Like, I want to. There's a desire, but it's not a need. I don't need to show up every day. I don't need to post every day. I don't need to create every day. I can just do it when I feel like it, because it's not what's bringing in the money right now. So it's a mindset thing. If this is something that I want, I'm going to go 100% in. And again, this may just be like a creative type. Like, it's all or nothing up in here. All or nothing up in here. This is something that I want. I'm going to allocate my full-time job attention to that thing.
You are really justifying exactly what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Noticing, wanting, doing, and then liking.
Yeah.
You may notice something, you may want to doing, but you don't do it because you don't feel like it's a need to do it.
Well, it's
and when you don't do it, how would you know if you like it or not?
Should I tell them about my feet allocation?
What do you mean by your feet allocation?
Why I stopped going to the gym.
Oh.
For this last month?
You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Are you going to edit this part that you...
No. I had allocated a feet usage system with myself. So at first, when I started this retail job, I was like, I can still go to the gym. It'll be fine. But then I went to the gym and I did my shift. Literally, like, feet on fire, legs on fire. Like, it hurt so bad. Probably bad shoes, but it's fine. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go to the gym for like a week or two. I'm going to acclimate to this job where my feet hurt all the time. And then I'll go back to the gym. And that never happened because my feet just kept hurting. And my husband was like, why aren't you going to the gym? And I was like, because I have feet hours allocated. I've spent all my feet time. I need to sit. I need to be horizontal. Right?
Right. But you, as an entrepreneur, my friend, as an entrepreneur, you need to have routine.
I know, but we have feet allocation. I can only be doing the thing for so long before I want to rip my hair out.
I think that's in your head.
It's not in my head. Could you sit and stare at the computer and work on one thing for 3 days straight?
Yes.
You're freaking lying.
For 3 days straight is insanity. You cannot do that. That's the reason why it's good to drop.
It's not done.
To
you
break
have to do
things
it.
thing in. Yeah.
It's
like,
not done.
You break it in incremental.
You can't break editing down incrementally.
What do you mean? You can start it and then let it go and then finish you pick it up where you left it.
There's deadlines, baby.
Okay, the one that don't have a deadline, you just do them. You say, okay, today all I'll be doing today is editing, and that's all you do today.
And then your eyeballs bleed.
But you have to have it. Sweetheart, you cannot. This is excuse. You cannot not have a routine. Routine.
Well, let's talk about routine. What's your daily routine, Julian?
Me personally?
Yeah, me personally.
My routine is pretty simple. Before going to bed, I pray and meditate. Before going out of my bed, I pray and meditate. Then I listen to some motivational speakers as I drive to work. Because I love to stack up on stuff. When I'm driving, it's a time for myself. So I always meditate when I do that. On Mondays and Friday, I don't have anything. I don't create meetings. I don't meet with clients. I don't set up appointment to meet with clients on Mondays and Fridays. It's a time for me to spend time with my bankers, with my employees. I don't spend time I don't do things with clients. Client want to meet me, they'll meet me a different day. On Mondays is the day that I coach. I meet with all my bankers. one of my employees once a week, and that's on a Monday, right? All that is scheduled in the calendar, is recurring for them to see. It is every time before 2 p.m. is when I do my schedule with them. And the rest, I'm pretty open. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, between 9:30 10:30, I'm reaching out to my business client. And I'm meeting with them, I chat with them every day. Between 9:30 10:30, that's all I do.
If somebody called me from the bank at 9:30 in the morning, I would burn my phone.
As a business owner, there's a time that you also prepare for your day.
I would burn my phone.
So when I call and you have a fine guy calling you, smiling on the phone, how you doing? Introduce myself, how you doing today? And you listen to this fine Frenchy voice over the phone.
Are you trying to hit on your customer?
I'm not trying to hit on any of my clients, but I'm saying that I'm not an awkward person who calling you and then you're gonna go, oh, who is this? Who's all in character?
Say awkward. I'm not answering your damn call at 9:30 in the morning.
If you're not answering my call, it's okay. I leave a voicemail.
Okay.
Not everybody's gonna answer the call. I know I'm gonna have one or two people like you who are not gonna answer the phone.
I'm sleeping.
So from 9:30 to 10:30, that's what I do every day. If I set up a appointment, it's gonna be from 11 to 3.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay.
On Friday, I don't set up anything after 2 p.m. Unless the customer went online to apply to set up themselves. Me, I don't. Every day from 3 to 4, I reach out to the client that have complained, client has issue, client that I need to call and figure out the stuff that I want to fix and stuff. Every day from 3 to 4 is what I do. And then from 4 to 5, I'm just checking my bankers, looking at my emails, and go home. Every day.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Now, that's a very cute managerial day-to-day.
Not everybody does what I do.
Imagine.
Yes.
Your bankers are all sick. It's just you.
Right.
Don't mind like
I don't
LP.
do any of that. I don't do any of that.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen, you have to.
I don't.
You have to. It's
Listen,
part of your business.
This is what
You have to.
and that's the problem.
How are you going to get all the little things your tellers do,
Uh-huh.
the other appointments your bankers do,
Mm-hmm.
the janitorial,
Mm-hmm.
the back end, the
Right.
fixing the copy machine, and the managing, plus bookkeeping,
That
plus you're going to vlog about it.
you are so silly.
That's the level that I'm at, and I feel like you just don't appreciate how much work I do.
I don't appreciate how much work she does.
Because you're thinking right now, oh my gosh, that's a lot.
No, it's not.
Yes, you are. That's
It's
what
not
you're thinking.
enough.
You're a teller,
Great.
a banker, a manager, and the copy machine is broken. The receipt printer's out.
This is a problem that a lot of people rookie don't have that I don't
Don't
have.
don't say that, because this is our
I'm
life.
saying the reality.
The reality
I'ma
of
give you-
entrepreneurship is
I'ma
that
give
you
you-
are every hat.
That's true.
So I think you oversimplify.
You got to simplify. Simple is better.
I think you oversimplify
Sweetheart.
how demanding it is.
You cannot carry 17 hats in the
You
same
have
hour.
to.
You do not.
You
You
have
want
to.
to, but you don't have to.
You have to.
Sweetheart, it's about delegation.
But
It's about enabling. You're the only one, right?
You're the manager. I have nobody to enable and delegate.
However,
Who am I going to delegate?
you
The
can
1-year-old?
allocate.
Please go pack this order.
You can allocate time for those things.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying.
So you can say every day.
Here's the biggest
Let me ask you
biggest
this.
thing.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When an order come in, clinking, 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 clinking,
Mhm.
those order comes in.
Mhm.
Do they have to go the same day?
No,
Do they have to go the next day?
they should.
We have a time frame on how much time of our delivery works.
Yeah.
So if we say your product going to get to you within 5 to 6 business days or 5 to 7 business days,
Your product
just
getting to
giving it-
you.
I'm giving an
Okay.
example. Between 5 to 7 business days, and you have not been able to ship anything that they order on Monday, you have to ship it on Friday.
Mhm.
You know that you will have to ship it and ship in 2 days so that they can have the product within the 5 to 7 business days, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you have on your schedule that, all right, today, every day between 9 when I open up the store, or between 9 to noon, I'll be packaging the stuff that need to be packaged. That's all you do. Now, in between 9 to 2, you have no order that came. You don't have to ship anything. You allocate that thing for something else that you want to do.
Do you allocate that for something else, or do you keep that sacred and you just have that off?
Or you can just have to have it off. However, if you want to be productive, you can do that at the same time. Productivity is actually doing something that's meaningful for your business.
But it's spinning your wheels.
There's a difference between being busy and being productive.
I know.
You can be busy sitting down and watching videos online.
Yeah.
That's not being meaningful to your business.
It is meaningful to your business.
No. You call it research, but you call it research, but that's laziness.
How many ideas do I have?
I don't know. You have 10 of them.
Yeah, because I do research. Are you topping me off?
You are so silly.
It must be a commercial break time.
I just think.
Wait. Okay.
I just think that in order to you to be successful, you need to have those routines. You cannot. Again, you know everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
You can say every day from 12 to 3 p.m. is time for me to post online, because at the same time, that's when my kids are doing their nap.
Yeah.
So as soon as my kids on the nap time, that's the time that I'm going to be posting all my stuff that I need to post online.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a quiet time when my kids are sleeping, or you can say between 12 to 3, when my kids are sleeping, it can be my editing time.
Yeah.
And you sit there.
Here's what I'm going to counter that.
Okay, counter.
I think I'm going to wake up early, go to the gym, because that's very important. You got to take care of yourself first. And then I'm going to come home and film while it's still early and no one's awake.
Are you an early bird?
Listen.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I have a counter.
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm not an early bird, but here's what will fix it.
Okay.
I do that morning, and then when I'm already done filming content for the day, then when they wake up, I do their routine, get Juliana to school, come home, do breakfast, all this stuff. And then when it's nap time, I sleep, because I'll be sleepy. But I've already done the day stuff. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but the reason why some people are not able to stick to a routine is because they are making it hard for themselves.
It's going to be hard no matter what.
No. Every routine has to be easy. It has to be easy to the point where you have no excuse of not wanting to do it. If it's hard, there's the first challenge that's going to make you not want to do it.
But here's the thing. It's already hard for me to wake up at 7 and 8.
Then don't do it.
When they wake up and need me to be mom.
Sweetheart.
So if I beat them, wake up before them, get all of my stuff done, and then wake up with them, and then I reward myself with a nap, I think I'll crush it.
You wanting to do the thing that, I mean, it will be great, right? However, you're not that person, and you have to understand that as an individual. You have to understand the thing that you are not good at.
I'm not good at not sleeping.
And try not to beat yourself up and try not to make things hard on you, because you will not last.
But if I know I have a nap,
you will not last.
If I know that there's a nap in there, I'm good.
You will not last.
Prove it.
It's either you just spend the day with the kid not doing anything, because at nighttime that's when the time that you even awake. And at nighttime you do the thing that you're supposed to do. Because at nighttime you're awake and you have the time.
Split it up. I'm going to do it in the morning and then do it at night. And then
create
daytime.
your routine.
daytime is kid time.
Create your routine. And for those of you guys who don't know how to create a routine, it's pretty easy. The first thing you have to make that routine very obvious. You have to be very obvious to make it obvious to people who are around you, people that you're working with, your employees, your colleagues if you work for someone else. Making sure that it is obvious. Secondly, it has to be easy. Don't make it so hard. Make it easy. Because if it's easy, it's not, you won't have any excuse on it. Right? And then thirdly, it has to be rewarding. You have to like what you do. You have to feel a sense of reward as you're doing it. Because if it's not rewarding, you won't do it again.
Yeah. I feel
So
like I'm allergic to this wine
make it obvious, make it easy, and make it rewarding.
and have an allergy attack.
You don't have any allergy attack.
My ear is itching.
It's grapes. How can you be allergic to grapes?
I'm allergic to like melon and stuff.
You're weird.
Okay.
So there's that.
Let me talk about, because you brought up we all have the same hours in a day, right? There's a difference between the hours that are open to a single, unmarried, childless adult and a married, multiple child, business owning, trying to get healthy adult. Correct?
What are you getting at?
Okay, side by side. Let's say we both wake up at 8 a.m., right? The single person with no partner and no kids gets themselves ready. That could take what? And if it's a guy, let's say it's a guy. What does it do? If they shower, because men are gross, if they shower, it could take what, 15 to 20 minutes to get ready. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Now come to me. It's taken me, I don't get to get myself ready. That's not a luxury. I get myself and 4 baby humans ready at the same time. So it takes me at least an hour to get everything ready. To get myself ready, to do makeup takes 20 to 30 minutes alone. That's not even showering or getting the baby showered or getting the baby's diapers changed and clothes and food and all of the things that they need, diaper bags, all of that. So you wake up in the morning and you're a single dude with no kids. 15 minutes, you're out the door. Maybe you even got yourself something to eat because you have all the time in the world. Married mom of 4, it takes me an hour and a half to get out the door. Want the same task, waking up and getting out the door, takes a very different amount of time. So when you say everyone has the same amount of hours in a day, is BS.
It is not BS. You just mentioned 2 different individuals with 2 different.
But we still both have 24 hours. His just doesn't take as long to get the tiniest things
Why
done.
worry about being ready? Yeah, the ready part is different because you have 4 other humans.
Are you going to go to work without taking care of yourself first?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
I'm not even comparing me with a single unmarried guy. I'm comparing myself with my husband. We have very different time allocations.
I understand that part.
You wake up at 7:30.
Woke up at 7.
You wake up at 7 and do your dumb stuff.
I pray and meditate, and by 7:30 is when
7:30 you start getting ready. You're out the door at 7:45.
go shower at 7:30.
You're out the door at 7:45.
No, I out the door at 8.
You are out the door at 7:45. If you start at 7:30,
right,
when you are supposed to, instead of dicking around on your phone,
mm-hmm.
you are out the door at 7:45.
Correct.
Me, wake up and get the kids ready while you're trying to get ready yourself.
What are you trying to say? That you don't have time? Enough time?
I'm saying that I have my menial little tiny 15-minute tasks take triple the amount of time to do because I am trying to co-manage 4 other people's lives.
Which is
along
why,
with my own.
which is why you need to have actual routine, because
I'm gonna punch you straight square in the face.
For someone like
the
you,
kids are home all week. I want you to do everything that you do.
okay.
I want you to have like a successful, productive day while managing them.
I do that already.
No, you do not.
Okay, let me tell you. Today you are at work, right?
Yeah.
Today you are at work. The baby woke up at what time?
No. Today was a free day because you don't do anything on Sunday.
What do you mean?
There's nothing to do on Sunday.
What do you mean there's nothing to do on Sunday?
You don't need to get kids to school at a certain time. To take Juliana to school, I can't just get Juliana ready. I have to get everybody ready.
No, you choose to want to get them all ready. You can get Juju ready because she needs to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
And all the rest can just jump in the car and nobody gonna see them. They just go, drop Juju, and come out. But
then I have to come home.
Yeah.
And then get them ready.
True. Now you have no rush. Now you have no anxiety.
But it's not the rush I'm talking about. It's the time allocation.
I understand that, which is the reason why I'm saying.
So I just think that it's so. Don't tell people that they don't. It's like their problem.
What advice would you give to a parent?
There is nothing I love more than being the sponsor of my own podcast. Let me tell you what. It is a lifelong dream for me to sponsor myself. So sufficient. Ladies, am I right? Anyway, today's sponsor is Brie Maquillage Studios. If you are looking for some BBW, let me tell you what, I got it for you. Brie Maquillage Studios focuses on the BBW. We focus on bridal, branding, and shit. So I'm filming this after we had so much booze. Boudoir, branding, and wedding. The BBW. If you are looking for some BBW, you know I got you covered. Anyway, back to drinking. Stop yawning, Julie.
We should. Mother of 3 or 4 kids like you. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give her who has to run her business? What would you tell her? What advice would you give her to make her be productive to her business?
Go easy on yourself.
How do you go easy on yourself?
Yeah.
How?
But
by creating routine.
I can't give sound advice because I'm psycho.
Okay.
And I do too much.
I'm saying this. This is advice I'm giving to people as a business consultant myself. And I say to people this. We all know what the goal we want to achieve. As a business owner, you know how much money you need to bring onto you to be successful. You know how much dollar which support all your operating expenses and being able to have something back into your pocket.
And if you don't,
know
that's
all
a
the
whole different problem.
Exactly. You know the type of content you need to put out to create awareness around your product and to create traction to your business. You know all those things. Mm-hmm. Now, all you need to do is to allocate time for the things that you do and just stay true to it. If you stay true to it and you follow up and follow through and you just stay true to the thing that you're supposed to do at a certain time that you have allocated to yourself,
I wish I had a master
you will
clip.
always see a progress.
Maybe I'm going to make this. I wish I had a master clip of every video that I've been filming that I've been interrupted by the children losing their absolute effing minds with you in the house with us. And they lose it on me, and I have to then solve the problem, which derails the entire process. Which is why, brings me back, the reason why I want to get up in the morning and do things early is because I need to do it before they are awake and alive, because they derail my whole process.
There's a system that you want to create for yourself, knowing that if you have that system done,
you said it's impossible.
It's not impossible. It's challenging because it's already challenging for you to be an early bird. You are not an early bird. You have to utilize your time in a way where it wouldn't be a burden.
It's going to be a burden no matter what, but
It
it's
is a
my burden and I love it and I want it.
You're not comprehending what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. Let me give you an example. I run my branch like a franchise, like my own business.
Okay.
And I have created my system that I have made it very obvious to all my bankers to know, all my employees to know.
Mm-hmm.
They know that every day from 9 to 10 to I have to make. They know, and they can't even set up an appointment at that time because they know it is a time that is protected for me. Right?
Okay, now imagine your banker is a 2-year-old terrorist.
I know you're gonna bring. I know you're gonna
at you because she's poopy.
I know you're gonna bring that up. I'm saying this to you.
Different.
I'm saying this to you to say what? That you have to make it very obvious, even to me as your spouse.
I do.
I need to know. I need to know exactly the thing that you do, so that I can be a supportive husband to you. There will be time.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I know what you're going to say, but there will be time that you're going to be challenging because, hey, maybe something happened at work. I wasn't able to be there.
What should I say?
Listen to me. That you make it obvious. Your routine.
Very obvious.
I'm not talking about the outcome of you. I'm saying about your routine has to be obvious.
It was very obvious.
Make it obvious. Make it easy. And make it rewarding. If it doesn't have those 3 components on your habit that you will establish, it will not work.
Yeah.
Point bar. It's just that simple.
Point bar.
Full stop. You know what I mean? So this is the advice I'm to the person who listens to me right now. If you don't know how to create a routine, if you don't know how to create a habit, those are the first step. First step is what you need to notice that something is missing. You need to want to close the gap. You need to do it and you need to like it. As for the habit itself, you have to make it easy, make it obvious, and make it rewarding.
Okay, see, this is the biggest difference between us. You've said that like 800 times.
For a reason.
And I'm done. You're done. You keep repeating it. For what reason?
Because repetition is a way of education.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
And again,
I feel like if I talked about something once in my entire life, I'm good. Like I never need to talk about it again.
You're superpower. You're a nerd. You're very smart.
And that's a problem. It's a problem for marketing.
It's not a problem. Exactly.
It's a big problem for marketing.
Because as a marketing,
I wish I had that power to like in every video for a launch be able to like reiterate the same thing because not everyone's going to tune into every piece of content you have. There's billions of users. You know?
So you have to make it very in every single thing. To want something to stick, you have to make it. You got to talk about it, the same thing over and over and over.
But I don't like
that. You don't like it, but that's how you don't know who you're gonna touch. You don't know who's gonna be listening to your video. You don't know at what point they're gonna be listening to the video and decide to tune out.
I know, and that's my biggest. When I went back and looked at past like posts, past marketing things that we did, I would mention one thing like probably twice. How's anyone going to know what's going on? The biggest thing that I talked about were the lashes and the cotton candy launch, which were 2 of the most successful things in the business.
You got to talk about things over and
Cafe du Jour.
Which makes sense. Cafe du Jour was even a thing that people start talking because you were talking about it every single day.
I need to get back to that.
TikTok Tuesday, you were talking about it every Tuesday that people became a thing. That. And of course, you got to make.
No, after the second Tuesday, I was like, this seems repetitive. I'm done.
You got to be, sweetheart.
And then I feel like that's when my basic brie thing fell off. I was like, I've already done this.
You got to do it over and over.
But I need to do
because you don't know who's tapping into your video. You don't know who's watching. You don't know what accent they're watching. When you do things, you have to do it over and over until it sticks. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just not doing much.
Yeah. And like the people who I admire, like their shows and their processes, they're the same thing over and over. But I'm not that person. You're like a type A.
You keep saying I'm a type A. You can be whatever you want to be in life.
No, that's inherent. You're not creative, are you?
I'm not.
You're not. I just am not a like structured person.
And that's why you have me. But even when I want to create structure, you don't want to follow structure.
No, because you just come in and you're like, there's no excuse.
There's truly no excuse.
There are excuses.
No.
They're called Juliana, Bella, Estella.
Those are not excuses. Those are human beings that you choose to have them as an excuse. You can play things around those kiddos. You know their schedule. You know how to do. You know. For instance, today.
But I just told you my way of handling it, and you said it's not going to last.
Because I know the type of individual you are.
But I know my kids.
You are funny. I don't know why you're fighting this. No, you see, I'm in a similar voice to you. That's just don't disrespect wine. So all I'm saying is, it is important. It doesn't matter the line of business you are in. It doesn't matter the line of work that you are doing. You need to be able to allocate time for the thing that you do. For our business, for instance, I'm the CFO. I'm the person responsible for numbers. And what I normally do is every Thursday I spend 2 hours just doing stuff.
Get the fuck on it.
That's it. Well, this year, because we haven't been ready, the store hasn't been open.
True.
So I said to myself that at the end of the year, I have a couple of spends that I can do easy. I can knock them out. However, when the store was open, every single Thursday and Sunday, when I was at the store, it's when I was doing all my profit and loss and all my ledger.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't doing any other day. Any other day, I was just at the store. But the Thursday and Sunday are the 2 days that I was doing that. That was my system.
So how would I'm not like an Outlook person. I am a Google Calendar person, but not like I'm going to open it and have it running the whole day. How do I manage this?
By
a paper planner?
By putting the thing that you're supposed to do into your calendar. As a business owner, you finish the week before you start your week. You finish the year before you start the week.
Here's the problem.
You finish the month before you start the month.
Problem.
What is the other problem?
When things are happening, you can remember them. You can recall them, right? Like, if you have something today, like, I have a meeting with Bob at 3.
Me personally?
Yeah. If I don't have that in front of my face, that doesn't exist.
Then make it in a way that you know it's not going to exist. Put in your calendar, put a reminder in your cell phone so you can ring in your ass. There's so many
So
tools.
do I have like reminders going off all day long? Like 9 o'clock comes, time to check orders.
Look at my phone ringing every minute. And you said,
your alarms are absolutely bonkers.
And it pisses you
1:30 in the morning should not be an alarm.
Because I need to sleep at least 7 hours.
We have been consistently asleep every time that thing goes off for the past 3 months.
Because at some point I was staying up at past 1:30.
Yeah, we were.
So I said to myself that if I'm up by 1:30 this alarm tone, I'm going to bed. Because I need to sleep at least 7 hours in order me to be productive.
Could you make it like a less annoying ring?
You already start to reduce the volume on that. And you think that I don't know. You know? This woman is nice.
You're welcome.
She's so
You're
nice.
welcome.
So, sweet.
If you repeat that shit one more time, I'm gonna... I know it. We get it.
Get your calendar up.
Oh my God.
And then put the things that are important to you. People tend to schedule the thing that people want instead of scheduling the thing that they want. You have to schedule the thing that you need to achieve. Your calendar, the first thing your calendar needs to be the thing that are important to you, not the thing that people want to. The only thing you put in your calendar is the thing that you're going to do with someone else. You're going to do the makeup this day. You're going to go ahead and do this service over there. That's the thing that you schedule. You need to schedule the thing that you have to do for yourself. For instance, you schedule that from 9 to 10, you will be doing package order. Schedule that from 12 to 3, you'll be editing. Schedule that from 9 to 11 p.m., you'll be doing a live video.
Yeah.
and just stay true to those activities. Activities plus effectiveness equal result. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You have your activities, and then you become effective as you're doing though, the result will always come. You don't have to chase anything.
I'm just really interested to see how this is gonna go. Are you on the same page?
I'm on the same page, but I think I need to really, 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 really manage
If
you.
you fucking manage
it. Because I truly think that
the second worst thing besides you repeating your damn self.
The only I'm an educator. I'm a coach. I'm a coach, and I tend to repeat myself a lot for people to get it.
See,
and you have to be able
to. Do you think I'm
dumb? It has nothing to do with you being dumb. It's just saying that you don't know at what point people actually get it. You know, even in sales, it takes 7 interactions with someone to decide to do it. So it takes time for people to actually grasp on the idea of whatever you're trying to sell to them. So you need to start by working on your own routines.
Like Bluey, bro. They have that same damn song. The episode's 6 minutes long, and that shit's 1.5 minutes. But like, you're still gonna watch it every time. You know? Or like Teletubbies. It's the same structure through the whole episode. They say hello, the sun comes out, they do their little dance to introduce themselves. It goes to the purple jumpsuit bitch. And then it goes back to the purple jumpsuit bitch. And then they go do some shenanigans. And then they say goodbye. And lay on their tummies. And then jump down. Like, it's the same every episode.
It's structure. And this is
But do people get bored?
You don't know who's watching it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know which episode someone's going to see. You don't know.
But like, if I did the same thing every day, are people going to get bored?
No.
Like, if I did makeup, like a get ready with me every day.
Okay, for instance, you want to present your brush.
Mm-hmm.
You have a makeup brush set that you want to introduce to people to show people how it works and how fluffy, how good they are, whatever.
Okay.
You don't have to do only one video for that.
Yeah.
You can do a video every day using the same brushes. Every day for 21 days, you're using the same brushes. You talk about the same thing, doing different looks.
Mm-hmm.
But you're using the same brushes to show the people the brushes that you want them to understand the value that it brings to them.
I'm sold out of brushes on day 5, so.
That's you. Right?
I don't know if I can restock them.
So all I'm saying is you have to be repetition. Repetition. You have so many looks that you can do.
That's true.
But you talk about one product. If it's a palette, you do different look using the same palette. And you talk about the same palette.
Yeah, there's that one eyebrow brush girl. She just does her eyebrows all day. That's it.
If it's eyelashes, you talk about the same eyelashes. Every day when you put it up, you talk about it.
Don't talk about eyelashes. You're triggering me. I'm allergic to eyelash glue, and I could not be.
All I'm saying is
more sad.
You cannot do a video one day and expect that your entire audience of 60,000 people are going to watch that and understand and be hooked to it in one video. It's not going to work like that.
Yeah.
So create your routine and stay consistent with your routine.
Okay.
That's it.
But what do I do?
What do you mean, what do you do?
What do I do?
You can have... Okay, let's talk... Bring maquillage.
No one's telling me what to do.
Bring maquillage. What do we have? We have makeup. We have sunglasses. We have jewelry. We have some lashes. We have different type of palette when it comes to those makeup things. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Every single day, if you are talking about a look, get ready with me that you're doing get ready with me stuff thing.
Yeah.
You get ready to the point where you have your own outfit, everything with your glasses on, and you take the last picture and you post it, you go. You can do that every single day with different looks. Showcasing one pair of glasses, showcasing.
Content I've got that down pat. I know what to do.
That's it.
Content's not the only part of the business. How am I running this business? What do I do?
Are you asking your audience trying to tell you what to do with your business? Are you?
No, you know back end. I'm not doing
back
CFO shit.
Maybe back end is pretty.
But do I check my reports every day, or is that
the report is done weekly on Sunday? That's when you check your report to see what's going on. I think that's the problem that a lot of business owners had. They want to check things every single day. It's not going to change.
I'm talking about spinning my wheels.
It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change every day.
You kind of do have to check those every day.
You check your ad after 3 days. You have to let your ad do the job. Yeah. Why you act like you're just a rookie on this thing? When you started an ad,
I was getting into a place at the business. I think it's because I had 12, 13-hour days just to do the things. I felt like I was literally spinning my wheels. I had no idea what to do. Nothing was happening.
It's because you have no plan. When you have no plan, you have no goal, you have no checklist, you don't feel productive. This is psychology. When you come in the morning, you say, okay, today I will do a video, I will do a post, I will do this, and you do those 3 things, you don't feel like you spin the wheel. But if you come during the day and you let the day run you, you feel like you spin the wheel because you even the thing that you have done and you have an outcome on that, you don't see it because it was not something you planned. You let the day just run you. And you cannot do that as a business owner. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have. You have to schedule the things that matter to you. If you don't schedule the things that matter to you, if a nap is that matter, you schedule a nap.
I know, I'm going to.
And you nap at that time. No matter what happened, you nap at that time.
Anyway, please go to the link in the bio because I'm releasing a planner along with this episode.
Oh my god!
I already have it all built. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna release it.
So you do have to be able, and all I'm saying is this: just you have to schedule things that matter to you, and you have to have a routine, and just we don't chase widget. You just have to create. You don't try to fix light bulb. You don't have to trying to chase money. Money will come. What you need to do is to show the people what you have going on. Present the content. Just keep doing what you're doing and the rest will fall into place. The more people know about you, the more people know the thing that you do, the rest falls into place. We cannot try to chase so many widgets, wanting to just make things happen, do them right, do it every day. You get exhausted and you feel like you're spiraling.
I'm always spiraling.
Do you have 7 days during the week? You need to say on Sunday, I don't do anything business. And you don't do anything business. On Saturday, I do my report. And all you do your report, you put your report, you have 2 hours, sit down, do your report, see what you have sold, how much thing, what do we need to restock, what do you need to buy. It's a Sunday sales routine. Do that once a week. Now, orders has to be checked periodically. And the beautiful thing about orders is that when they come,
every day.
When they come, you receive a text message anyway. You don't have to check on those.
Yeah. At some point we will.
So when they come, you just let them come. And then the next day, in the next morning, all you have to do, you go and look all the order, you fulfill them, you hit send, and then you go to your day. You fulfill everything that happened the next day. The day prior. On the morning, the next day, you fulfill them. You don't have to try to do everything the same day, trying to do everything because you have to pack it. That's the reason why
I feel like there's certain buzzwords in business, strategy, and scheduling.
That's what you do on Monday.
No, I know, but like those buzzwords, I feel like they seem unattainable and very hard and like difficult.
It is important to know your business. It is important to have a goal because provide you direction. And it is important to have a routine. That's it with the business. On Monday, I'll put on my sales report and I'll plan my whole week. Every day.
So are
from
you gonna
lunch.
go through my week and help me schedule everything?
You have to do that.
I said, are you going to help me?
Is that what you want me to do? I might become.
If you try to manage me with it, no.
I can help you create your routine.
You can't check up on me ever.
Mm-mm.
I'm not to be micromanaged.
I never micromanage anybody.
I'll quit.
That's what expectations are about. You create stuff and you expect people to do it, and all you have to do is to check and see if it was done. And if the week prior you were not able to do it, then you were not able to do it. You just say, okay, this week I'll make sure to do it. What do I need to do this time? Forget I don't miss it next week. Maybe I'll just set up alarm. Maybe I need to do multiple alarm. Maybe I need to make it this. Maybe I need to do seeking out. You can do whatever you want to do, but you cannot not have a plan. You know what I mean? So with that being said, what is it that we need to give to our people, the people who are listening to us, the people who I want to start a business, those people who are working so hard and who are wanting to have something built for themselves. You cannot have a business without having something in place to help you execute on that business. We all do know the goal that we want to achieve. We all do know where we want to go with that business. We know the operating expense that we need to have. We know the type of content we need to do.
And if you don't, you're in trouble.
We know all the things that need to come that comes with our business. Now, stop scheduling only the thing that people want from you. Start scheduling the thing that you want for yourself. Schedule those things in your calendar. Make it obvious. Make it desirable. Make it easy. Make it rewarding. And then stay true to that plan. A goal without a plan is a wish, and never fail. Never rise to the level of your goal, rise to the level, fall to the level of your system. So it's just that simple. Trick your system if something doesn't work, trick it, adjust it. If you know that you have you have a system that's in place, and when the time that you have to do anything that's the time that your kid is now sleeping, change that time. It doesn't work. Change the time. I just say make the time that you know in this, but you know that the time your kid go to bed twice a day. At noon, between 2 go take a nap, and after 7:30, you can allocate your time that way based on the thing that you want to do. The only thing you can do while they are there with you is something like editing. You can do it, so it's already film. You can do it with them. They're there. You can move it. You can play with it while they're playing, when they watch TV, whatever. You have to understand your surrounding. You have to be aware of where you're at. And you have to create a routine for yourself. Because without routine, you don't have a progress. And without goal, you don't have a direction. With that being said, this is your boy Julian, aka Chocolate Dropper. It's my pleasure chatting with you guys today. Do you have a word for the end, baby?
I do. This is a call. This is a shout to the wild. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, hobbyists. If you are looking for a great deal on a little bit of promotion, we are accepting small business sponsorships at this moment. Please send an email to the email that's on the screen right now. I think it's congobrand@gmail.com ?
You're so funny. Anyhow, remember.
For real though.
Remember, for any habit to stick, you need to make it easy.
Oh my God.
You need to make it obvious. And you have to make it rewarding.
I don't like it when you make
And to create a habit, you have to notice things that something's lacking. You have to want to fix the lack. You have to do it and fix it. You have to like it. If those 4 things are not into place, you will be spinning, and nothing's going
just
to get
like
done.
you.
Okay?
Spinning
You
around.
guys have a wonderful day. It was your boy Julian, aka Chocolate Dropper. I'll see you next time.